Hey everybody, this video once again brings us back out to Claremont, Florida. And the reason why we are back in Claremont, Florida is because we are here to do a little bit of thrifting. We, Shawn and I, are here to do a little bit of thrifting at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift shop. Been a couple of weeks, maybe like 2-3 weeks since I've last been out here. So pretty excited to see what they got in. The store usually does get in a ton of media for some reason. I don't know why this store is the store that gets in all the DVDs and Blu-rays, but they do tend to get a lot in. So usually they have restocked. Usually there's new stuff, and I'm hoping today is one of those usual days when we find some good movies, some good DVDs, some good Blu-rays. Maybe we'll stumble upon some Pokemon cards, and maybe I'll stop mumbling. All right, let's get. It's cold. It's too cold. That's a problem. I'm like freezing now. I'm not used to this blustery, like high 70s Florida weather. All right, let's go into the St. Vincent de Paul thrift shop. Let's see what we can find, and hopefully we'll get some good deals. Whew, hopefully it's warm in there. All right, so of course the main reason why we are here at this store is to go through all the DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS, and as you can see, there is a ton of stuff here to go through. I'm hoping this is all new stuff. I'm seeing piles of things that we have to go through, so I'm going to assume that some of this is definitely new stuff. Hopefully we'll find some Blu-rays, some DVDs, maybe even some 4Ks we want to pick up. VHS would be nice as well. Who knows what they have here, but there is a ton to look through, and I'm gonna have to look through all of this. So I have my work cut out for me, but I'm okay with that. I'm ready to dig. All right, so right away here in this pile, I'm finding things like the Santa Claus and the Grinch. I have those. I don't need them, but here's AMF bowling pin busters for the Wii. That is actually really tempting to pick up. I might actually end up grabbing that. I love playing bowling on the Wii, so I might pick that up. And here's Link's 2004 for the Xbox. That I am gonna pass on. They do have seasons of Married with Children, season 8, season 7, season 6, season 5. Here's seasons 3 and 4, and I don't see the rest of the seasons, but that's pretty cool. But again, a show I already own the complete series of, so I don't need that. But should we be picking up the bowling for the Wii? Yeah. And what did you find? Some
of the Red Dawn.
What is this, Magic Treehouse?
Magic Treehouse.
You don't have this one?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I feel like maybe they've been sitting on all this Christmas stuff and they just put it out for the holidays. Here's a is that a French release of A Christmas Story? I have no idea. You guys can leave your comments down below. That's kind of cool though. I would totally have picked this up a couple of years ago just for collecting purposes, but I'm gonna pass on this. I love it though. I love the artwork. That is really cool. They have things like Beethoven's Christmas Adventure in here. Lots of Christmas stuff. Not Christmas stuff I need though. I have all of this. Well, I don't have Treehouse Presents My Big Friend Deck the Halls. Now that I'm gonna end up passing on, I think. I don't know. Is that any good? Comments down below. So, all right, lots of Christmas stuff, but I am finding a couple non-Christmas things like this here. The Haunted History of Halloween. This is a really good documentary that I do already own, but I'm thinking it's in good condition. So for the store, I'm going to pick this up. This is a really cool find. So I'm going to grab that as well. So I'm going to pass on all the Christmas and I'm going to pick up the Halloween. So it looks like somebody may have actually gotten rid of their entire Haunted Histories box set, because I'm also finding Salem Witch Trials, Hauntings, and Vampire Secrets. I believe there was actually one other DVD that came in that set. I don't see it yet. I would believe it's probably around here somewhere. If I find it, I will probably end up picking that up as well. I don't know. I definitely want the Haunted History of Halloween for the store, but do I want the other ones? I'm thinking yes. I'm going to grab these two. These are really good documentaries. Again, I already have them in my collection, but for the store, I'm going to pick them all up. There's also a ton of interesting music in here, like AC/DC, Chuck Berry, Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton, Guns N' Roses, more Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, Van Halen, The Who. There's more Rolling Stones there. Genesis. Yeah, lots of really, really good music, but nothing I necessarily want. When it comes to these music DVDs, I usually just stick with like the music videos, and even then, it's only really with bands I'm like really into. And don't get me wrong, I like Genesis, I like The Who, I like Van Halen, I like Aerosmith, I like these bands, but not really enough to own like live performances. So good stuff, but it's stuff I'm gonna pass on. Okay, so this is where I have to tell myself I need to be good. I did just recently say I was gonna be more picky and more selective about the things I pick up. I just came across the biography of Babe Ruth. Now, I love biography documentaries. I used to buy every single one of these I would come across, but I just got rid of a ton of these because I knew I wasn't going to rewatch them over and over again. I just kept a few select specific biography documentaries on people I knew I would want to watch over and over again. Babe Ruth, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I'm sure this is a very good, well done documentary. I'm sure I would really enjoy this documentary. But would I watch this after the first viewing? I would watch this once, I would enjoy it, and I would most likely never watch it again. So I want to pick this up. The old me is saying, get it, buy it, just you know you want this, and I do, but at the same time, I know I don't need this. I know I would never watch it again. I would watch it. It's a one and done type of thing. So that's cool. That's awesome. But I don't need it. So as much as I would want that, I'm going to pass on it. I'm beginning to think we have to get a PS4. I keep coming across PS4 games. Not that I'm really interested in NHL 17 or the show 17, but maybe the show 17 because Max does like his baseball. He would totally play this, I'm sure, but we don't have a PS4. I feel like I need to get one because I keep coming across PS4 games and I can't do anything with them. So whatever, I'm going to end up passing on those. They also had this PBS Frontline documentary, From Jesus to Christ, the First Christians. That's kind of cool. But again, I've got to tell myself I don't need this. I would watch it once and that would be it. I have a bunch of other documentaries on Christianity and I kept those in my collection. So do I need the Frontline documentary? No, although it is brand new, factory sealed, but no, I don't need it. But I'm kind of thinking we need Chicken Shoot? No, it's like Duck Hunt, but with chickens for the Wii. But we don't have Duck Hunt for the Wii. I don't know. I kind of want to play this game. I think we might want. I think I'm gonna pick it up. I want to play it. Okay. You don't have to play it. I'm gonna play it. I want to play Chicken Shoot, and I've got a feeling that once Shawn sees me playing it and seeing how much fun games like this are, he's probably gonna want to play it. I'm gonna say yes. Just because you couldn't see it, my head was shaking. Yes. I'm going through all these CDs now, and there's a lot of really, really good stuff in here, like Sammy Hagar and Roy Orbison, and this is really cool. Motley Crue, Red, White, and Crew. I would totally pick this up. Best of Bruce Springsteen, and just all kinds of like really good best of albums and compilation albums and other albums I want to pick up, but 95% of these do not have the discs in them. I don't know where the CDs are, but they are not in here. I'm going to have to mention that up front. A lot of these are missing their discs. However, this one's not. This is some Roy Orbison here I don't actually own. So I am going to pick up this album. This one does have the disc in it. It's in minty condition, so I'm grabbing that. But again, everything else I would be interested in, there's no disc. Like I said, 95% of these are missing their CDs. So I'm thinking it's just going to be this. Lots of good music, but it's just going to be this. This is interesting. If anybody out there needs a complete first season of SNL, they have not one, but 2 copies of it. When I saw the first copy and then I saw the second copy, I thought, okay, one's probably season 1, the other one's probably season 2, but no, they've got 2 copies of season 1. If I did not already have this, I would totally pick this up, but I already have seasons, 1, 2, and 3, I think they released, maybe 4. They released, and then for whatever reason, I guess sales weren't good enough, so they unfortunately stopped. It would have been really cool had they released every single season of SNL to DVD. I know that would be a lot of releases, but I totally would have bought every single one of them. Anyway, I've already got this. I'm going to pass on it, but cool to see 2 copies of season 1. Great box set, but again, I don't need it. I feel like when it comes to Christmas albums, I'm kind of good. All these compilations are fantastic, but I have so many different Christmas compilations in my collection already, and I probably have most of, if not all, these songs in some form, whether on the actual artist's CD or on, again, another Christmas compilation or on like 7 different Christmas compilations. So I don't know, cool to see this. Lots of good music, but I probably don't need it. I'm getting kind of picky and selective when it comes to my my Christmas compilation album. So I think I'm going to pass on that. Although here's Neil Diamond, the Christmas album volume 2. That I don't have, but I'm probably just going to pass. Okay, but This Is Christmas I do not yet have in my collection, so I'm absolutely picking this up. Disney presents A Family Christmas. It's the Disney characters singing all these classic Christmas songs like Here Comes Santa Claus and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Joy to the World, and so on and so forth. I'm picking this up. It's Disney. It's Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy and whatnot singing Christmas songs. Yeah, I'm absolutely picking this up. All right, so I'm thinking that's going to do it for the media. Not really finding anything else I want. Just 2 Wii games for Shawn and I, a bunch of Haunted History for the store, and then 2 CDs for me. That's it. No movies for me, unfortunately. But Shawn did find not 1, but 2 books. You got the Magic Tree House, and what's the other one? Press Start. That's like a new thing you're recently getting into, right?
No, not really. I've been into it last year.
Oh, you were? I've only just recently seen you pick those books up,
yes.
though. Okay, awesome. Well, okay, we got music, we got games, we got DVDs, we got books. Not bad, but we also have the entire rest of the store to look around. So we're gonna see if we can find anything else. But if not, I'm happy. I gotta say, I do love this Darth Vader baking skillet, cast iron and everything. That is really cool. But what, would you make 1 pancake at a time? That would take forever feeding a family of 4. So I love this. I want this. If I was making pancakes for, let's say, just me, I would totally buy this. But again, for a family of 4, I'm gonna have to pass on the cast iron Darth Vader baking skillet with pancake mix, which I'm sure is still good. Anyway, that is really, really cool. It's really interesting. Look at that. I want a Darth Vader pancake. But again, cool, but completely impractical. So I'm going to pass. I think I'm also going to have to pass on the solar pumpkins. I mean, these are kind of cool, but I don't know. I would need like an army of these lining the driveway, not just 2 of them, for $2.59 a piece. Again, they are pretty cool. They are worth picking up, but I don't think I would use just 2. If they had like 20 of these, maybe then I would buy them, but just 2, they're cool, they're interesting, but again, I'm gonna pass. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna take it as a sign from the thrifting gods that Shawn does need to get into Disney Infinity. I'm finding this really awesome Disney Infinity case here. This is really cool. They're asking $7.69 on this. I just came across a ton of, I think it was Wii or Wii U? Maybe Wii U. It was Wii U Disney Infinity games and the board and all the figures. And I came across a ton of Disney Infinity yesterday, and I passed on it because I thought, I don't really know if you would be into that. I don't even know what Disney Infinity really is. So I just did not buy any Disney Infinity. But then I'm finding things like this, and I'm thinking, maybe I should have bought the Disney Infinity.
I think it's telling you to get into Disney Infinity.
You want me to get into Disney Infinity?
That's what I think it is. Not me, you.
Do you think you'd like Disney Infinity?
No.
No? Okay. I'm not going to argue with that because that could get very expensive, but that's a really cool case. No? All right. Okay. I'm going through all the Christmas now, and as I keep telling you guys, I'm kind of selective when it comes to the Christmas stuff I pick up. I am seeing some cool, interesting vintage things here that are intriguing and kind of making me wonder if I want to pick up or not, but I think I'm just going to end up passing on everything here. I don't really see anything Christmassy I want to pick up, with the exception of this. A Christmas elf dog statue. Why is this a thing? I have no idea. It was a Cracker Barrel exclusive. That is different. I've never seen that. I'm not entirely sure why anybody would want that. I guess if you have a Chihuahua and you're really into Chihuahuas, then you're good to go. But that seems like a very specific niche market. I don't know. I used to have Chihuahuas. I kind of want this, but I guess I don't need it. All right, so I made my way over into the toy section now, and I'm pleasantly surprised to see they actually have a toy section. The last couple of times I've been in here, the toy section was a little dwindling. There was not very much here, but today there's actually a fairly decent amount of stuff. I don't really see anything that's jumping out at me, with the exception of the coolest toy over here, the Mr. Beer, home brewing Mr. Beer. This is interesting. This is intriguing. I don't know what I would do with this, but I kind of want this. They're asking $3.69. I don't know. Do I need the Mr. Beer? I don't drink, but you could put root beer in here. That's kind of cool. That's tempting, but again, things I want, but things I don't need. But let's face it, out of all the toys over here, that's the coolest one, for the kids. Okay, so I'm thinking the toy section's gonna be a bust. I really don't see much over here I want to pick up. The dancing Mickey is kind of tempting, but I don't know. If it was a statue, I would probably pick that up, but I don't really want a plastic dancing Mickey, so gonna pass. They've got a poop purse. I'm gonna pass on the poop purse as well. I was tempted to pick up the cauldron here, but I don't know. It's not vintage, and I don't know if Danielle would really want this. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? They're asking $2.59. Echo. They're asking $2.59 on this. It's kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to pass on that. However, what I'm not going to pass on for Danielle is this. Check out the Grand Ole Opry duck. It's a cowboy duck. That is cool. They're asking $1.49 on this. I'm grabbing this for her Jeep. That is cool. I am kind of selective now when it comes to the ducks I pick up for her because she has so many, and she is completely out of room for ducks on her dashboard. But come on, I mean, it's a cowboy Grand Ole Opry duck that I'm picking up. And unfortunately, I think as far as toys are concerned, that's the only thing I'm picking up. All right, guys, so I'm thinking that's pretty much going to do it for the St. Vincent de Paul thrift shop here in Claremont, Florida. Not bad. Again, got some Wii games. We got some things for the store. I got some CDs. I'm happy about that. I got a cool duck for the Grand Ole Opry duck for Danielle. Hopefully she appreciates it as much as I appreciate it. If not, I'm keeping it. That's a cool duck. And Shawn got 2 books, so not bad. Would have liked to have found a DVD, Blu-ray, or as I have in the past at the store, maybe a 4K for my collection, but I'm still pretty happy with my find. Some cool stuff. So, all right, guys, I think that's pretty much gonna do it, right? Are we done? All right, yeah, we're done. All right, not bad. $10.79 for everything we just picked up. Pretty good deals here at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. But all right, guys, again, that's gonna do it for today. Some pretty cool pickups. Happy we stopped in here quickly. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, we will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts, and hit that join button and become a member of this channel and gain early access to all of our videos. All that stuff helps support the show and it keeps the show going. And if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag...
We found some good deals.
Hashtag, we did. Hashtag, we found some good deals, because again, we found some good deals. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it. So again, like I said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. We're not quite done yet, because the other day when I was out at Walmart, you guys left a lot of comments on that video talking me into picking something up I was kind of on the fence about getting. It was a movie that I wasn't quite sure if I was going to enjoy or not. From the trailers, I thought, it looks kind of okay, maybe, but the trailers honestly did not have me sold. but you guys sold me. You guys left comments telling me the movie's fantastic. If I enjoyed the first movie, which I, of course, do, I grew up with the first movie. If you enjoyed the first movie, you're going to enjoy the sequel. So I'm doing it. I'm picking up a copy of Beetlejuice, though I'm not grabbing the 4K digital copy only, because I don't buy anything that's 4K only. I'm gonna spend a little bit more money and pick up the 4K Blu-ray digital copy steelbook. I don't necessarily need the steelbook, but I do want this in 4K, but I also want the Blu-ray as well. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more money than I want to, and I'm gonna pick this up. Pretty cool though. It's a glow-in-the-dark steelbook. I don't think I have any glow-in-the-dark steelbooks in my collection, and I believe it's a Walmart exclusive. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Again, dropping a little bit more than I want to, but Danielle and I both want to see this movie, and again, you guys talked me into it. So if I end up not liking this movie and I just spent $35 on a movie I probably should have just waited to buy, then it's all your fault. You guys owe me 35 bucks. All right, I'm picking this up. I'm intrigued. I do want to see this movie. So, all right, Beetlejuice. Not going to say it for a third time, but just Beetlejuice. I want to pick this up. Looks pretty good. Again, trailers, a little on the fence, but you guys sold me. All right, that's going to do it, guys. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.